Can you give a little more idea? Take example when I say business strategy or business process or network model. Are these primitives?
Well, yeah, every one of those things that you've mentioned are an implementation, an instantiation, a compound. They are what I would call a composite. They're a composite of more than one primitive component, and they are just a small subset.
Can you explain a little bit more on that?
Basically, every implementation, if you have a strategy statement, and it might be a textual statement, and it does not explicitly describe the inventories, the material composition, what the enterprise is made of, if it does not express explicitly the functionality, the process, the processes that the enterprise performs, if it does not explicitly describe the locations that the enterprise operates in or stores or communicates their components in. If it does not explicitly describe the responsibilities that are associated with the enterprise, if it does not explicitly describe the timing cycles, or if it doesn't explicitly describe the end state objectives that you're trying to achieve, that strategy statement is not complete. Okay, so you can parse out, take any strategy statement that you want. If you can't parse out the inventories, the processes, the networks, locations or networks, the responsibilities, the timing cycles, and the objectives, it's not complete. It may be useful. I'm not suggesting that it's not useful, but it is not complete. If it is not complete, that means you're allowing somebody, actually anybody in the enterprise, to make whatever assumptions they want to make about what is not explicitly described, which basically says those assumptions might be right and they might be wrong. And if they're right, that's fine. If they're wrong, that's the source of enterprise defects. You're going to have a defect, a problem. It's going to cause a problem, and somebody's going to have to go back and fix the problem. And the closer you get to implementation or instantiation, and this is extremely well documented, the closer you get to the instantiation, the more expensive it is to remove the defects. I don't care whether you're talking about cars or airplanes or locomotives or battleships or enterprises.